Hello, Scorpio. Thank you for clicking on my channel. My name is Catherine and I live in Northern Canada. I'm offering $25 readings. You can ask as many questions as you like in the order that you of priority, and I will answer them in as many as I can in a 15 to 20 minute span. The link is in the description box. And Scorpio, I've been shuffling these cards with you in mind, asking the Holy Spirit to give us a message. Send the angels. Let's have a look. Scorpio. Oh gosh, already they're telling me. Okay. 10 of Wands to start with. The Star card. 10 of Wands is about burdens, the end of the burdens, because 10 is the completion. And of course we see in the background a castle. He's almost there. The Star card is hopes and wishes. We have the Justice card. Gosh, I was just reading about this card in a Kabbalistic book. You know what? I'm going to pause and go look at it again because it was quite awesome. Hold on. Okay, I looked it up. The Justice card is the counterpart of the Hierophant. This book I'm reading, it's really fascinating. The history of tarot was, these were tools to teach children about the Torah, which the Torah is the first 5 books of the Bible. They are the books that Moses wrote, and they are the books for the Jewish Orthodox community. So Justice, beg your pardon, she's a counterpart of the Hierophant, where the Hierophant is more of a, they hold their symbols of authority, her in her right hand, the Hierophant in his left. Hierophant, where he rules over the spiritual realms of right and wrong. Justice, the physical realm of right and wrong. A sort of bringing heaven to earth. More on that later. Next card is the Moon card. This is about hidden things. And with Justice, about enlightenment, bringing hidden things to the light. Also, when it comes to truth, is truth. Truth is a spiritual wisdom. The Justice brings knowledge. Hierophant brings wisdom. Okay. 7 of Pentacles. This has to do with a harvest that you're waiting for, seeds that you've planted and have nurtured that are coming to fruition. The Ace of Cups. This is all about love overflowing, a new beginning, something that you, this can be new beginnings in many areas, but the overlying essence, of course, is love. 2 of Cups. Scorpio, you got some things going on. 2 of Cups is about commitment. Page of Swords is about being defensive. It can also be snooping, spying. It's a young energy. He's standing in his truth, though he's not sure how to communicate it. More of a defensive energy than being able to communicate. We have the Death card. This is a good card to get. It means the end of a cycle. This means transformation. And the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups is about being bored. You've been going through the same cycle over and over and over. And this mermaid, who is infatuated with him, is offering another cup. And he's like, well, I don't really want to go through that again. What if the same thing happens? It's like a cycle repeating. I'm going to close that door, people. That music. The bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, of course, is about truth.
Swords are all about truth and thoughts. She's holding out her hand. She's ready to listen to what the other party has to say. But her sword is upright. It's in Union Justice card. She is sitting in judgment. Perhaps you're waiting for justice in a situation. So with the Ten of Wands and the Star card, it's a wishing of an end of a journey. It's a wishing of, or hoping that the rewards were worth the journey. And because it's the 10, you can see the rewards in the background where he's headed. He's almost there. Justice and Moon coming together like this are those hidden things that the universe is quite ready to reveal. I find it fascinating that the connection between knowledge and wisdom, biblically speaking, in Genesis, in all creation books, they talk about the eating of the fruit of knowledge, which got them kicked out of heaven. There's another passage that says, my people perish for lack of wisdom or for lack of knowledge. Yeah, I believe it's knowledge. Knowledge is like the birth of wisdom. Knowledge is a good thing, but it's like the fool. The fool depends on that inner knowing that he's looked after by God, by the Creator. At the end of his journey comes wisdom. So even though we fell out of grace by eating of the fruit of knowledge, it began us on a journey towards wisdom, because we are all part of the source. We're the blood that flows through the Creator. Justice in the Moon, unknowing. It's almost like with Justice in the Moon, this unknowing or hidden things do not necessarily have to come to light. You do not have to do anything. Justice is taken. Yeah. You know where they say don't take the law into your own hands? You don't have all the facts. Let go and let God, because they've already been judged. Whoever this is, whatever you're judging. And I don't mean judging in a harsh way, but, making a judgment. Just making a judgment on something. It could be person, places, things. Here is your reaping of the rewards. You know it's close. Is it time to pick? This is a good card to have. A very good card to have. And this harvest, hello, is definitely to do with love. Where this is the beginning of love. Perhaps it's your intuition, Scorpio, that's saying, this is where it's going. This is where I want it to go. This is the one. I want to harvest with this one. So here we have the cup, the watering of the seeds of love, the harvest with a significant other. Lovely. I'm going to put these last three cards together because we have the Death card, we have the Page of Swords, which is a defensive energy, and coming back to the Moon and Justice. You don't know everything. You don't have all the facts. Allow the upper realms to deal with this. That is what these cards are telling you. You don't need to do anything, and don't do anything. Don't take the power back in your own hands, because you can't do it as well as the universe can. So in this defensive nature, it is to protect yourself, and understandably so, because you're going through a transformation. This could be a new love and past love, but you are transforming. You are becoming literally a different human being. And you do not want to repeat old cycles. The good news is you won't be. These old cycles are ending. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you're losing this particular love interest. This very well could be that this offer coming in where you think it's going to be the same old, isn't. So this is where you're making your own judgments, but you can't. Scorpio, this is the time to step away from the situation, whatever it is, good or bad. Just step away. Give it time. You don't need to go within or soul searching. It's already taking place. You're already transforming. This cycle is not going to repeat, though you fear that it will. It's just not going to repeat. The universe has taken over. That was in my general reading yesterday, how the universe has taken over. Or was it the day before? No matter. Scorpio, that's your quickie reading. Thanks so much for joining me. Subscribe if you haven't. Leave a comment. Let me know who you are, how you are. Let me get to know you. Hit the like, ring the bell. Everything helps. And to remind you, there's a $25 offering for readings. Send me your questions. It's in the description anyway. God bless you. We'll talk again next week.